वेलकम टू रेड टेक चैनल अ न्यू वे टू लर्न। तो आज हम एमपी ग्रुप 5 रेडियोग्राफर से रिलेटेड प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन के बारे में डिस्कस करेंगे विद सॉल्यूशन। ये हमारा जो है पार्ट 5 है। प्लीज़ वॉच द प्रीवियस वीडियो बिफोर वॉचिंग दिस। द लिंक इज गिवन इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन। सो लेट्स बिगिन। Question number 61. Due to anode Hill effect of the X-ray tube, the thicker part to be radiographed should be faced to of the X-ray tube. So in the anode Hill effect, you know that the one part is thicker and one part is thinner. So we have to tell about that which part is thicker to the X-ray tube and which part is thinner to the X-ray tube. So options are: option 1 is cathode side, option second is anode side, option third is between anode and cathode sides, and option 4 is central axis. As you know that in the Hill effect, the intensity of the X-ray beam is not same around the radiograph. So the right answer is basically option number 1, which is cathode side. Cathode side basically the thinner or thicker basically part of the radiograph you should put to not face any basically contrast difference of the body part. Question number 62. SI unit of energy is. So what basically the SI unit of energy is? This is very basic question. I hope you all answer that. Options are: option 1 is joule, option second is joule per second, option third is Newton, and option 4 is Roentgen. So the right answer is basically option number 1, which is joule. Joule is the SI unit of energy. Option third is question number 63. Electric motor is a device that convert, means electric motor a device that convert what type of energy to another energy. So option are: option 1 is electric energy to mechanical energy, option second is mechanical energy to electrical energy, option third is magnetic field to electric energy, option 4 is electric energy to magnetic field. So by pausing that video you can answer this question in 5 seconds. So the right answer is basically option number 1, which is electric energy to mechanical energy, because you can guessing by the name electric motor, which is basically related to mechanical energy. Question number 64. The cassette back is lined with lead is to avoid the. So the cassette which is lined by the lead to avoid which of the following options. So option 1 is entering the light, option second is leakage radiation, option third is leakage of light from intensifying screen, and option 4 is backscattering of radiation. So the cassette is lined by the lead due to avoid the backscattering basically. So the right answer is basically option number 4, which is backscattering of radiation. Question number 65. Which of the following chemical function as the sensing material in a thermoluminescent dosimeter? So what basically the sensing material in TLD? You can watch, if you go in detail about the TLD, you can watch my video in the Red Tech official English section. You can watch in details if you go want to in detail about that TLD. So option are: option 1 is sodium iodide, option second is lithium fluoride, option third is calcium tungstate, option 4 is barium sulfate. So the right answer is basically option number 3rd, which is calcium tungstate. Calcium tungstate act as a sensing material in TLD. Question number 66. What is the movement of the body part away from the main axis of the body or away from the mid-sagittal plane in a lateral direction? So you have to tell about the movement of the body that keeps our body parts away from the body, or you can say mid-sagittal plane in a lateral direction. So what is that movement basically? Option 1 is abduction, option second is adduction, option third is extension, and option 4 is rotation. So I have discussed in detail about the movement. You can watch that video also. That name suggesting that adduction means add something, means to keep pull body towards to the midpoint of the body, or you can say mid sagittal plane, and abduction means to subtract, or you can say to keep away from the mid sagittal plane. So here the right answer is option number 1, which is abduction. Question number 67. The intensity of the X-ray is directly proportional to the product of the what and what. So you have to tell about the intensity of the X-ray, which is directly proportional to product of what and what. So options are quality and mass. Option second is tube current and exposure time. Option third is quality or tube current. Option 4 is quality or exposure time. So the right answer is basically option number second, which is the right answer. Directly proportional means when one thing is increasing, the another thing also increasing. So here the right answer is option number second, tube current and exposure time. When you increase the tube current, it increase also the X-ray intensity itself. Question number 68. The force of attraction or repulsion between two magnetic poles varies directly as the what of the poles and what between them. So option are heat and strength. Option second is heat and distance. Option third is strength and distance, and option 4 is strength on breaking. So the right answer is basically strength is basically force of attraction or repulsion between two poles, and distance between them. So right answer is option number third, strength and distance. Question number 69. Protective housing around the X-ray tube containing oil that serve as both dash and against electric shock and as dash dissipate heat. So in the X-ray tube housing, the oil we used, the oil submerged the X-ray tube in the oil that basically protect it from the electric shock and help to dissipate heat. So we have to tell about the two keywords in between them. So option 1 is insulator or thermal cushion. Option second is thermal cushion or insulator. Option third is conductor and vaporization. Option 4 is vaporization or conductor. In this question, examiner is very clever that asked the question, and you may confuse in the options by selecting the correct word in basically one manner. Basically when the one word is used and another is used. So here the answer is when X-ray tube housing contain oil that serve as an insulator, means it provide insulation that helps to against protect from electric shock, and it also act as a thermal cushion to dissipate heat. So here the right answer is option number 1, which is insulator or thermal cushion. Question number 70. During interaction, the electron from an outer shell fills the hole in the inner shell, hence form radiation is known as. So when during interaction electrons comes from the outer shell fills the inner shell, that resulting and forming the radiation, that what type of radiation produce. So options are pair production, option second is Compton interaction, option third is coherent, option 4 is characteristic radiation. By pausing this video you can answer the question. I hope you have done your answer. So here the right answer is option number 4, which is characteristic radiation. In this you can easily check out this in detail. I have discussed in the basic physics section. Question number 71. Question number 71. Device used to vary resistance is called. So what device used for vary the resistance? Options are ammeter. Option second is voltmeter. Option third is rheostat. Option 4 is capacitor. So ammeter for basically current and voltmeter for volt, and the right answer is basically option number third, which is rheostat. Rheostat device used to vary the resistance. Question number 72. Higher the watt of the target atom, and that dash will be efficiency of the production of X-ray. So in the fill in the blanks you can tell about the efficiency of the production of the X-ray also. This question comes from the X-ray tube. You can check out in detail if you want to. 73. Primary coil has 100 turns and secondary coil has 30,000 turns. If the potential difference across the primary coil is 100 volts, what is the potential difference across the secondary coil according to the transformer law? So what would be the potential difference of the second coil? So as we know that this comes from the transformer law, which state that number of primary coil upon में number of secondary coil is equal to में voltage of primary upon में voltage of secondary. So if we apply this method on this, then 100 upon में 30,000 basically turns, and the voltage is 100 volt. So the right answer will come out by applying this equation, which is 30,000. So the right answer is basically option number 4, which is 30,000 volts. Question number 74. What is made up of collagen fiber which provides strength and elasticity and hold two bones and prevents their dislocation? So what basically made up of collagen fiber and provides strength? So option are: option 1 synovial membrane, option number 2 synovial joint, option number 3 fibrous capsule, option number 4 synovial fluid. So as you know that the right answer is basically option number 3, which is fibrous capsule. Fibrous capsule basically made up of collagen fiber and which provide strength and elasticity to the two bones and prevent from dislocation. Best example is in the knee joint, where you can see the fibrous capsule around the femur bone. If you want to go in the detail, please check out the anatomy and physiology playlist section, where you can find the starting way, or you can say detailed about the joints, in which you really clear out your topic well. Question number 75. Choose the appropriate example of superconducting material. Now this comes from the MRI section. In the whole paper I have seen that in the MRI section all question comes from the basic theory. So I have covered the all basic theory in my playlist section. Now you can check out the MRI playlist section, where I covered around 50 topics in the basically 50 video, where you can easily correlate, or you can say clarify all the MRI theory, and you can easily answer the MRI section very well in your upcoming exam also. So option number 1 is rubber, option number 2 is glass, option number 3 is silicon, and option number 4 is titanium. So as we know that superconducting material which is titanium and niobium. So here right answer is basically option number 4, which is titanium. So these are the questions which came in the MP Group 5 2017. I hope you clear out all the points. So that's all for this video. Do subscribe if you like, and thanks for watching.